Good afternoon, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya? So today we are going to be opening the second trial deck released with the Team Try 3 set, and that is Trial Deck 11, Royal Paladins, Blue Sky Knight Altmile. So I am overly excited to see this. I personally love the artwork for this set. The Royal Paladin clan itself is iconic, as it's one of the main first clans who I've ever enjoyed the game. And then for Xian's main Vanguard, I am very excited to see what new support he'll be bringing into the game to help boost his clan. So without further ado, let's get into this box opening. Alright, so I already took all that weird plastic stuff off, but I haven't opened anything yet for the cards that I wanted you guys to join me with. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the Vanguard news simply because of Crush Card Virus, and because of that, I was happy to see these trial decks online, and I figured I would get them so that I can keep up with the game. But we have our rulebook. This time it's in the Altmile ladder, not like the Chronojet ladder. And then it comes, with your standard paper playmat, which if you haven't seen in my last video, overall it's a really good playmat. I mean, it's got a lot of space you can put your cards in, and if you're using regular sleeves, you can fit it on the deck marker over here. And then you can put the damage zone, just the marks over here, simply because you're not playing premium, so you don't have to worry about all those pesky G units and etc. and stuff. But let's get into the main part of why we're doing this, and that is so that we can see what the Blue Sky Knight Altmile has to offer. There he is, Blue Sky Knight Altmile. And I know that they have the rares first on top for the ratios and stuff like that, because I was confused if you saw my last Chronojet opening on why it was like that. And then they introduced us to the OG units, Peerless Absolute Blade Knight Navarro, and Lunar Crescent Knight Havoc, so far for the rares. So I'm really happy to see the old squad back together. People have been non-stop raving about this new support, and I've seen the skills to them, and I actually really do agree. It does fit in with, it's kind of like Brave, but different from the G support. If you've been playing Vanguard for a while, then you may or may not know what Brave is, but I can explain that at a later time. Let's just continue on with this. So they give you the full playset of the Blue Sky Knight Altmile, thank God that they do. Then they give you your backup grade 3, which is Unite Meets Dragon. Then you have the Absolute Blade Knight Navarro. Give you a full playset of this so that you can have the main grade 2 that you want in the deck doing what it's supposed to do compared to everybody else. For your next grade 2, they give you a vanilla known as Knight the Magnificent Lucas. Top of the grade 2s. Then they give you the Sage of Contemplation, T-Dun. But that is all for the grade 2s. I was actually really surprised by this. I would think that a deck that's so hugely emphasized on grade 2s would give you more, but I know that they have more than I give you simply because they have keep cards in the back so that they can surprise you with rares you might get. But for the grade 1s, we have Pioneer Knight Epitasis, however you say that. But this, by the way, I just want to say this is the only card of the set out of all Royal Paladin that looks like Xian the most from the anime, simply because, just like hair color and stuff like that. But overall, pretty cool looking card. Then they give you 3 copies of Lunar Crescent Knight Havoc, therefore guaranteeing that you have a playset to go along with it, in case you want to play it with the deck. Then they give you 2 copies of Indestructible Light Arena. They give you the normal Perfect Guard in this, and then the next one they will be giving you the Draw PG as they did in the last trial decks. That is a feature that they are doing now. So 2 of Arena. Then our last grade 1 for now is just 1 copy of Wondrous Angel until we see the back. But overall, I want to say one thing about this new Royal Paladin that I'm seeing is that I am loving the idea of not having Counterblast to do anything, simply because, as everyone knows, Royal Paladin has not had a solid countercharger in a long time, even in standard. Premium they do now, but usually they're either archetype specific or they're just a heavy cost base to get the countercharge. That doesn't flow as well with the deck because you want to have space to play other units. You know, we have the reprints of Epona and Flogel for your crits. I was actually sad to see that they didn't bring back one of the old ones for the crits. They give you one copy of the Flash Shield Assault, which I'm really happy to see, so that they can help put her back into circulation. And then we did get a new draw trigger, however. I don't know if this was a card before, if this is a new card at all, but it's Bringer of Court's Favor Regla. Yeah. So they get a new draw trigger to help add more triggers into the pool. And then they did give us one new art card. They gave us the Healing Pegasus, which is way better looking now. This artwork of Healing Pegasus looks way more detailed and just cooler than the last one that they had for G, if you were playing for that. But I'm happy to see our old friend Pegasus back in the game. And then there's your quick shield ticket they offer to you, along with new support for the new grade ones that have all been eroded for the game, so that you may have this in your deck. Now onto our additions. We got Lucas, Tadon, Podicus, Marina, Melodious Angel. Oh, and then our starter. So this is the new starter for the set. It won't be Altmile without this guy, which is Shining Knight Milius, who also has the new edition of the Quick Shield ticket skill. I do want to say one thing about this card though. Its artwork is kind of weird, simply because the way his hand is bent in this picture. It just looks like it's very distracting, is all I'm going to say. But he's your new starter. Epona, Flogel, Regular, Pegasus, and then they give you one copy of Power Rise Elixir, as they did in the Chronojet video. And then, okay, so it seems our promo card for this box, or high rarity card, is the Knight White Dragon. It's okay. It's not. I wish it could have been literally anything else, because most of these other cards are going to be played, except this one, simply because in your Royal Paladin deck you want to have space for grade 3 that's actually going to do something relevant. And a grade 3 like this in Royal Paladin just does not help. But like in the last video, they do introduce the dual side force markers, force 4 on the front, back, force 2. So that this way you can expect you have both triggers in the deck, since you are playing force based. And that is all for the unboxing of this trial deck, you guys. Overall, I think that again, this is another great trial deck for being a trial deck. I do think that personally for me, it's the weakest out of all the other two trial decks, simply for the fact that there aren't too many other skill-based effects for this deck. You have the vanilla, and then you have Livero and the grade 2 Tedon, but they don't really do as many, cooler, flashy effects as the one in the Gear Chronicle deck did, or the one that I've seen hopefully for the next trial deck. But overall, still is a very solid deck. I have plenty of ideas I still want to roll with this deck. I've got a few spicy ones that I think you guys will enjoy seeing later. But that is all for this trial deck unboxing, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to enjoy watching more of my Card Fight Vanguard videos, don't forget to hit the bell button as well, so you can get up to date on my channel. This is the KB King, and I'm out.